Hey, what's happening? It's ya, boy, Goldie. Smell good. If you're new, all we do is shut it down all day, every day. If that interests you, consider subscribing. Show your boy some love. All my returning subscribers, appreciate y'all. All my new subscribers and viewership, appreciate y'all rocking with me. We have a very special video today, guys. I'm going to be going over fragrances I layer with my rendition, my dupe, my inspiration of MFK, Baccarat Rouge 540, baby. Oh, de parfum. Inspirations that I have right here. So, shout out to my guy EJ. We had a little conversation in one of my videos where we were talking about the BR540 DNA. And I let him know, I really just like to layer it. I have worn it by itself just a couple of times just to see the behavior of the fragrance and how it moves and how it acts by itself. However, I like it better for layering. I don't wear it by itself anymore. I always wear it for layering. If you want a dupe clone, go check out my Marshall's TJ Maxx video. There are plenty of dupes and renditions all over the place in your local rack store. I have 3 right here that I use that I'm going to share with you. So I can actually start off with that first. One of my fragrances from the Fragrance Vault, XO, Smell Like Money, which is an oil. So I think this is pretty cool. You can put the oil on first and then come behind it with your fragrance. So that's an option right here. These came to the rack stores and they're gone now. The Rich List red bottle, so I won't take too long on that one. But here's another one that you can get. This is the first batch from Al Haramain, Amber Oud Rouge, but now they have the new one called Ruby. This is the first batch right here. Okay, that's the one I have. And thing about BR540 is I actually have a sample of the Mansory Instant Crush. The differences to me, I know that one gets compared to BR540. I really don't get it. Maybe where they're going is with the sweetness. And I can just talk about this really quickly. Maybe up top, that sweetness, but it only lasts on my skin about 5 minutes. And then it would masculine, suave, and smooth. Plus that fragrance, Instant Crush, it doesn't move like BR540. What do you mean? With that scent profile, man, sometimes you get a latex glove. Sometimes you don't smell anything. And sometimes you get like a sugary, like cotton candy type vibe. I don't get that with the Mansory Instant Crush. It starts so sweet and then goes woody. It doesn't go that peekaboo, come back. It doesn't have any other movements like a BR540. So it's a totally different fragrance to me. Just thought I might touch on that. Some of you guys have been asking about that. But this is what I like to layer with the BR540 DNA. First one you may not be expecting, man. Nissan Armada, and this is an inspiration of cool water. Davidoff, and I believe Krieg Grenades Tweed got that DNA from Davidoff, But it's just a green, very almost Listerine, green Listerine. It's very fresh and clean. Very green fragrance with some blue behind it. With the BR540 DNA, the best way to layer anything green or anything blue will go with that scent profile, okay? So that's the first one. Now another green one I want to show you while we're over there. In the green, you can also go woody too, and I will explain that in a little bit. Blue Cedar and Cyprus, these Cremo joints, you can get them online at Walmart and sometimes in the rack stores. Blue Cedar and Cyprus, and this is a green, fresh cut grass fragrance. Great for the spring, by the way. But I think in the fall, with the BR540 DNA, you can definitely wear it and be better than fine, okay? Now, let's shut it down layering combination. A lot of the dupe houses, especially like the independent dupe houses, like Alexandria and Dua, and a lot of the new fragrances that are coming out, Dumont, I hear that new one, that Nitro is a twist on this. What they're doing is they're actually blending the fragrance I'm about to discuss right now with the BR540 inside of the bottle already. So they're just, it's a blenderation together, but you can make your own if you have this bad boy right here. Armand Club de Nuit Intense, lemon, pineapple, birch, vanilla, awesome masculine fragrance. This is an inspiration of Creed Aventus, which is the king of fragrances. May not be your favorite, but when I say the king, the bad boy just works every time. Masculine, any season, any reason can dress it up or down. Combined with the sweetness of the BR540, it just works, okay? So this is a great layering combination, all right? Next, a woody option. You can get these at the rack stores all day. Sandalwood, Desert Santal, or they have another one called Western Santal, or any sandalwood in your wardrobe. Any sandalwood forward fragrance with the BR540 DNA works amazingly well. I actually wore this the other day and enjoyed it, okay? Next, this is a light one now. You know, a lot of you guys are into blasting performance. This is gonna be more subtle. You know, this guy doesn't talk a lot. He's not loud. This is quiet confidence, guys. Speaks volumes. You may want to write that down. Quiet confidence speaks volumes. This is Mr. Quiet Confidence, okay? So we got David Beckham, Intimately Beckham. I got this from Oral Fragrances. They're right here located in my city, and they are legit. I walked in myself in person and bought this fragrance, okay? Woody. Woody, subtle sweetness, man, but more woody, masculine. But it plays very close to skin, but when you lay with the BR540, it may add a little volume and a little texture, but it still sits closer to skin, but it's very nice. You know, you will have to overspray it again. It is a light fragrance, but it smells amazingly well, and it's cheap. I think I paid like $13 for this fragrance. They're giving these fragrances away. Next, I mentioned earlier, you can go with a blue fragrance with this scent profile. Well, I got you right here. We have Armada, Tag Him. It's funny, when this bottle first dropped, they ranked on the bottle's ugly, this and that. Well, Armada did that for a reason. You can't say we stole your bottle, and that seems to be the issue. Dupe houses, put it in a weird bottle, we'll figure it out. Seems to be what they're tripping off of. But this is, if you have Blue de Chanel, of course, you can plug that here. And if you have the real deal, the OG BR540, of course, you can plug it. But this is, I might even wear this today now. I hadn't even planned on wearing this, man. This smells with a modern day cologne. They should just write modern day cologne on here. This is what a modern day's masculine fragrance should smell like, period. Man, I'll do it. I wasn't even gonna do that on this video, man. I wasn't even gonna do that, man. Look.
Wow.
I wasn't even gonna do that, man. But I think you need this fragrance. Oh, magnetic cap. $17, man. Woody, masculine. $17 I paid for this, you know, on Amazon. And I got another Blue de Chanel dupe I'm looking at, but I will talk about that when I get it. I'm not really the guy. I don't blow the trumpet and say I'm finna get this or finna get that. You know, I just like to, hey guys, boom, I got it, all right? Now, one you can layer from the same house. If you have BR540 already and you have this bad boy, it's over. Grand Soir. Listen, the Grand Soir with the OG BR540, I can only own it, but I can only imagine. It's a dream. Woody, masculine to me. I know this is marketed unisex, but it's very masculine to me, you know. And I got a dupe right here I can show you guys that does smell similar. The dupe houses are just getting better and better. Fragrance World, Amber Eve. See the bottles. Very similar bottle, identical juice color. And they went for it. It's pretty, this seems like a little sweeter. At the nozzle, I didn't put them both in the air. A little sweeter, but one thing I noticed about this one, last time I wore it, it pulled harsh. So if you have this one, and I may be the only one experiencing that, there's a such thing as what's called batch variation, and it can happen. So my bottle, for whatever reason, I meant to put this on my macerated video that I recently did. That one actually started out smooth, but kind of went rough on me a little bit. However, if you have a bottle like that and it's pulling rough, all you gotta do is reduce your sprays and just spray down low. Don't spray, up high where it can, potentially annoy you. Because I remember I wore it to work, man, and I was out there, man, on that island, and that bad boy was pulling rough. And I was already out there. It was just too late for me. I had to deal with it, but that's a little pro tip. But any of these will work with the BR540, okay? Again, shout out to my guy EJ. Listen, more videos coming soon, guys. I'm going to be getting back out in the rack stores as well and doing those videos too. You never know, I might do a 2-for-1. You never know how it's going to go with me. Keeping notifications turned on. As always, thanks for taking time out your day to watch my video. It's greatly appreciated. On the way out, I always help you boy out with a like. It's free. This does help the channel grow. Comment, do you layer BR540, the OG or your dupes? Do you layer it by yourself? What are some of your layering combinations? I think it can really layer pretty much anything, man. I really don't see anything that would just be, opposites, polar opposites of it. I think it's designed like that on the cool. I really do. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.